The Mountain Dew ARCA Series heads to Hampton, Georgia at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for the running of the AMP Energy 150. It is our 6th race of the Mountain Dew ARCA Series season. Colin Teague in the 0 has won the pole for today's race. Who's outside in second is the 02 of Charlie Davenport. Then third is Riley Spurley, fourth is Derek Bouchard, and Greg Graff rounds up the top 5. Who's outside in sixth, it's Evan Hunter in the 7th. 7th place is second to points Juan Garcia, with 8th being Jose Mills. In 9th it's Zachary DeLello, and James Ellison rounds up the top 10, the 30 car. For the rest of the field, there's Julius Anderson, who's outside to Edwin Mendez in the 15. Behind them, Benny Watson with Jaden Jacobs in the 37. Then we have Marshall Burrow with Danny Bright in the 9, with Sebastian Kukuman and Steven Thompson. Then Joe Sandrovich and Will Parrish, along with points there, Zach Winkle, 2 wins already this season, looking for back-to-back wins. Who's outside the 41 of Mathis Wells. Then we have Silas Orta with Landon Lyons. Behind them, Nolan Rempel and Mateo Montoya, with Luke Jones and Ryan Brommer. And we have Mark Owens and Kashawn Richardson, with Tyler Fink and Trey Wright. Then there's Jake West and Jason Larker, with Roger Ray and Luke Rainey. And Christian Vargas and Trey Rainey, with Nicholas Valdez and Sky Commons. And 41st position, the 3 car of Keegan Thompson. There's our 41-car field for the AMP Energy 150 at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Let's go on trackside and fire the engines up for 15 laps of action in Hotlanta.
Drivers, start your engines.
Crank it up. Daddy, how are you? You're right up there? Where are you at?
In 41 Mountain Dew ARCA Series cars rolling off the starting grid at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for racing in the AMP Energy 150, race number 6 of the Mountain Dew ARCA Series season. Zach Winkle so far has dominated the points. He has basically a full race lead over second in points, who is Juan Garcia. Winkle starts 21st today. Garcia starts 7th. We'll see if the can gain any ground on the 25, who has 2 wins so far this season. Can someone else win here today is the big question. Colin Teague, Charlie Davenport, front row for the starts of the AMP Energy 150. We're green in Atlanta. Coming down to the start-finish line, the 0 car of Colin Teague from the pole leads lap 1, but quickly Greg Graff to the inside by in turn 1. And Juan Garcia does second, looking for 5 bonus points for any lap right here. DeLello clearing third as well. Off the corner now, DeLello makes the move. Down the backstretch, then of the run, the 77 Julius Anderson to the inside. Garcia stays committed in the second position for now. Anderson to the inside for third, with Benny Watson the 66 to 4th, Danny Bright for 5th. 3 wide further back in the field, but by the front, Graff, Garcia, first and second, they're clear. Now Watson inside for third. With Danny Bright in the 9, now Watson for second. Garcia waited too long to make the move. Watson's going to take advantage of that. 66 to the inside, 9 to the inside. Looking 3 wide for a second down the backstretch. Danny Bright with the run. Garcia, the 8, up into the wall a little bit there. He'll drop back on the outside. But it's Danny Bright with a nice run to Greg Graff off turn 4. Good run there. Moves up, though. And to the inside, Steven Thompson with the run. Well, look at that. 3, 4 wide, further back. Squeezing together back here to turn 1. It's the 33. Rubbing up the racetrack to DeLello and Anderson. Trying to make it work down the backstretch. That's Trey Wright, 34 to the inside lane now. Ryan Brommer, DeLello, Anderson. Trying to sort it. Now Watson in the middle of it. Now Evan Hunter, the 7 to the middle lane. Still 4 wide. They've made a lap. And I believe they've gotten it back down to 3 wide. But by the front of the field, a lead change. Graff out of the lead. Zach Winkle on the outside lane. And it's Steven Thompson who will have the lap. But Mateo Montoya to the inside down the backstretch. And here comes up to the inside Kashawn Richardson with Trey right behind him. And while we were focusing on that 4 wide, we had a pass for the lead. As Greg Graff now on the outside falling back. 10 to go right here in Atlanta. Trey right the inside lane with Will Parrish and Trey Rainey. They're 3 by 3 in the pack. And we see some cars get the wall at the end of the quad oval. So far that's not caused a wreck, but there is a possibility that could cause a crash. Trey Rennie inside lane, Sky Collins with them. Down the back stretch. At 54, looked like he wanted to make the move down low, just couldn't quite get the run to do so. Now moving up for the 38, allows the 54 to the bottom. Nolan Rumpel with them. Here comes the 3 of Keegan Thompson. Started this race 41st. Currently now, around halfway, up to 3rd in the 3 car. He'll be 2nd by the time we get off turn 2 right here. Now Thompson looking low down the backstretch for the top spot, but quickly halted as Valdez, the 46, nice run, 3 wide to the inside for 2nd. Here comes Roger Ray, Tyler Fink on the inside lane. Charlie Davenport starts race 2nd. He's coming back to the picture. Ray to the inside. Fink with him, the 18. Now Fink looking lower. 69 trying to block that off to turn number 1. Sky Collins trying to block the 69 of Ray down low. He does get down in front of him. Now can Roger look for a run right here off 2? No. Moving up. Tyler Fink inside the 18 down the backstretch. Charlie Davenport, the 02 with them. Davenport pushing Fink forward. Luke Rainey. Luke Jones. How about Christian Vargas in the 48 car coming into the picture? The 78 car of Ryan Brommer, or Landon Lyons, excuse me. The 43 of Mark Owens. Davenport inside for 2nd. Rainey middle lane at 3 for the 3rd position as Davenport for the lead in turn 1. Charlie Davenport going to take it off turn 2. New race leader. Coming to 6 to go in Atlanta. Now moving up. Luke Jones middle lane and Vargas down low 3 wide. Christian Vargas in the 48 to the inside lane. Wants the top spot. Gets it off turn 4. With them is the 78 Landon Lyons, Mark Owens, Jason Larker, and James Ellison. Lyons looking low in turn 1. 6 laps to go in Atlanta. Landon Lyons, the 78, is out to the front. Mark Owens, 43 to the inside. Jason Larker with him in the 10. Riley Spurgeon coming to the picture. Juan Garcia 2nd in the points. Started this race 7th. He's up inside the top 5, coming to 5 to go. But it's Mark Owens leading the race. Larker down the 10 to the inside. At the stripe, 5 laps remain in Atlanta. Yellow flag would end the race. Jason Larker is the lead. Larker is the lead. Juan Garcia to 2nd, the 8 car. Mathis Wells, the 41, looks for a 2nd. Edwin Mendez with them. How about Marshall Burrow, the 32. Kukulon, the 5. Wells, the 41, gets to the inside. Okay, he's trying to get to Jason Larker and make a pass. He's on his bumper. Moves up, allows the bottom to the 15th, Edwin Mendez. He has Burrow in the 32 with them. Larker tries to block, can't get down there. Edwin Mendez to the inside. And we had one car get into the wall pretty hard there. We're still green for now. Oh, out of the pack goes Greg Graff. He goes around down the backstretch. He's on the apron though, out of the way. Involved as well, Jose Mills. We do not have a yellow flag. Graff is sideways, but we're still green. He's out of the racing groove. Coming to 3 to go. Here comes Colin Teague, the 0 car. Zachary DeLello. Derek Bouchard. 3 laps remain. Teague to the inside. Pole sitter coming back. Can he hold it? Colin Teague to the front down the back stretch. Zachary DeLello, the 57, now looks low for the top spot. Derek Bouchard with them. How about Zach Winkle, our points leader? Looking for back-to-back wins to be his 3rd of the season. In prime position, come to 2 to go. Derek Bouchard looking low, and Zachary DeLello. He has the 33 with him. Now Zach Winkle out of line. 2 laps remain. Is that too early for the 25? Derek Bouchard, 23 car. Zach Winkle, 25 car. Off the corner, down the backstretch. Here comes Zach Winkle for his 3rd win of the season. To the bottom lane, coming to the white flag in the AMP Energy 150. Zach Winkle leads, but now challenged by Trey Rainey to the bottom lane. White flag, last lap in Atlanta. Trey Rainey leads. Doesn't get back around to lead the checker flag. Steven Thompson with them. Kashawn Richardson, Jake West on the bottom lane. Off the corner, front 3 are clear down the backstretch. Steven Thompson looking for a run to the 38 car. He is there to the inside. He'll go. Steven Thompson for the win in turn 3. Jake West, the 20, looking for a run. Joe Sandrovich, Danny Bright. But off the 3rd and 4th turn, Steven Thompson will win in Atlanta. Last lap pass for Steven Thompson as he claims victory here today at the Atlanta Motor Speedway in the AMP Energy 150 caution-free race. but we did have Greg Graff go spinning down the back stretch. And Zach Winkle, another good finish, should extend his points lead over Juan Garcia, as now let's go see the finish results and the points. Here is how they finished in the AMP Energy 150 at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. No caution flags throughout the race, and 12 lead changes. 12 different drivers leading laps here today. So throughout 15 laps, we had 12 different drivers leading laps. As Steven Thompson leads 2 laps to victory lane for the driver of the 52. That was actually the most laps led. He probably tied with someone else. Jake West ends up second. Trey Rainey ends up third. Joe Sandrovich and Denny Bright are the top 5, with Kashawn Richardson and Julius Anderson. Zach Winkle's in 8th place finish. His points has grown even with this. Will Parrish is 9th, and Zachary DeLello rounds out the top 10. Look at the top 20. And for Zach Winkle, another top 10 to start the season off. That's 6 races. I believe he has about 5 top 10s. It's been very impressive with the 25 he's done so far this season. Can he hold it is the question. He has almost a 200-point lead over second in the point standings. Colin Teague from the pole, 21st for him. And Juan Garcia, bad day, in 31st. You look down, Sky Commons also led 2 laps, so he tied for the most laps at 35th. And on down, Greg Graff as well led 2 laps, but spun out late in the race with Jose Mills. No caution came out. That is why Greg Graff finished 21 seconds behind the lead pack in 41st. Now let's go see the point standings after 6 races in the Mountain Dew ARCA Series Season number 3. 6 races in, and the driver who leads the points has 5 top 10s, 3 top 5s, and 2 victories. Zach Winkle holds a 188-point gap over Ryan Brommer, who is currently second in the point standings. Trey Rainey is up to 3rd. He's only 1 point behind Brommer. 4th is Joe Sandrovich, he's only 1 point behind Trey Rainey, and Juan Garcia falls down to 5th. Then it's Nicholas Valdez in 6th, Luke Jones in 7th, Charlie Davenport in 8th, Kashawn Richardson 9th, and Trey Wright holds a spot inside the top 10. Looking at the top 20, and right now the distance from 2nd on back to about, 6th, it's pretty close. But our points leader, Zach Winkle, has absolutely dominated so far this season, but the problem is he hitting it too soon? Is he hitting the stride too soon? Will he be able to hold it like this for the rest of the season? Or can some others try and jump up there and mount a charge? Steven Thompson's win is up to 24th in the point standings. We look down here to some of these drivers who have still yet to be scored a top 10. Some of them close to the top 20 in the points. We look down all the way. Roger Ray, he did gain some points on James Ellison, but he's still back last in the point standings. So crazy Atlanta Motor Speedway race, 12 lead changes in 15 laps. Will we see something like that at the Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Whiskey River 150? I will see you guys then.